What game are we going to review next? Fallout 4's a good one. How about Redout with VR? Or Just Cause 3? Oh, no, don't make me do this. Roll the intro. Yes, peeps, after 7 good games and one that was meh, I thought it was fun to treat myself with a kick in the testicles. Hi, I'm Tom, and this piece of digital garbage is No Man's Sky. Now, at first, I didn't want to be too hard on this game. I thought people were just trolling the internet and giving it bad reviews for fun. But now, I just want Steam to change their refund policies, because I want my money back. Also, today I'm changing the format a little bit. Normally I begin with the positives and end with the negatives. Today we're switching it around because I think the negatives are more important to hear first. Let's start with the piss poor optimization. The stuttery footage you just saw during the intro was at approximately 10 FPS at best during a loading screen. Combine that with textures that just look dull or downright bad, and you have a good enough reason alone to refund this game. Not to mention the terrible pop-in textures during spaceflight while flying over planets. It really makes me question for what type of computer system they had this game in mind. Because if it's like this on a GTX 980, I can't imagine what it's like on lower end graphics card. And I haven't even started about the hard crashes. Oh man, the hard crashes. They are more frequent in this game than any other game I played combined. While recording, I had everything maxed out. Well, not that it mattered though. I could have lowered the settings and not much would change because the FPS was never consistent anyway during my play sessions. And I can hear you think, well Tom, bad graphics and a few crashes here and there are not enough to make you hate the game, right? Well, you would be more or less right about that. But then we arrive at the repetitive nature of the gameplay. Every time you play the game, it can be summed up by this simple formula. Go to a planet, mine materials, build a tool that mines a little bit faster, maybe learn some unimportant things about a vague entity you're supposed to follow, refuel your ship, go to a different planet, rinse and repeat. And at the end, you're all supposed to go to the center of the galaxy, but let me spoil it for you, it all doesn't matter. Because when you do, the game ends and you can start all over again, doing the same boring things you did the last fuck ton of hours. It is unacceptable, really. Goddamn it, Steam, give me my money back. You already took the hours of my life I spent playing this shit. Okay, let's see if there's any positives here. The only positive I could find was the idea of what they wanted to make. A procedural generated 18 quintillion planet filled universe with aliens and trade routes and all. I applaud the idea, I really do. But the execution of it is just so bad that it just doesn't work. Like here, I found 2 outposts that were randomly generated within 15 meter proximity of each other. I enter one and the computer tells me it's abandoned for decades. I solve its clue, then I go outside to the other outpost that was literally next door. And what do I find? A fucking alien just chilling there. I like the fact that you need to learn their languages and take risks saying things that you don't understand in order to communicate with them. But when you do succeed, they have barely anything to say to you. Just as I have very little left to say about this game. So with that, comes the verdict. No Man's Sky is the game that got out way too soon. This game should have cost you $5 or $10 and should have been released on Steam Greenlight first, not Sony's main stage at E3. Way too many things were promised to the public but not even delivered in any way, shape or form. And the fact that it runs like a piece of shit doesn't help it either. The only thing this game has going for it are the interesting language mechanics and the idea of what the game was supposed to be. But that alone doesn't make a game. And that means that No Man's Sky is definitely not worth the money.